Someone lights their very first cigarette tonight. They cough, their eyes water, it tastes awful. Honestly, their whole body is screaming, "Please stop." And yet, somehow, they will do it again. Because within 10 seconds, something already changed. A molecule just reached their brain and knocked. The brain opened the door and welcomed it in. Then, it handed over a small burst of pleasure. That single moment starts an incredibly stubborn loop. Some people fight that loop for 30 years. They quit on Monday and relapse by Thursday. So what makes this one molecule so powerful? Let's follow it from the first puff onward. It starts with one deep, slightly nervous inhale. The smoke rushes down into the lungs immediately. Your lungs are built for lightning-fast exchange. They hold a huge, incredibly thin, absorbing surface. So nicotine slips into the blood almost instantly. From there, it's a very short trip upward. It crosses into your brain in about 10 seconds. That is faster than a text message arrives. Speed is exactly what makes a drug addictive. The faster the hit, the harder the hook. Your brain links the action and reward tightly. Puff and reward, almost in the same breath. That tight link is the whole problem here. Now the molecule arrives at command central, and it happens to be a very convincing imposter. Nicotine looks a lot like one of your own messengers. It's shaped almost exactly like acetylcholine, so it slides into those receptors like a stolen key. The lock opens, even though it's the wrong key, and your reward system fires up immediately. It releases a warm rush of dopamine. Dopamine is your brain's "that was good" signal. It's meant for food, safety, love, and learning. Nicotine hijacks that ancient, precious system directly. For a moment, everything feels calm and sharp. The world gets a little easier to handle, and your brain quietly writes that moment down. Because dopamine isn't really about the pleasure itself. Its real job is teaching you what to repeat. It tells your brain, remember exactly how we did that. So your brain starts building a detailed map. It records every cue surrounding that hit: the coffee, the doorway, the phone call, the stress, the friend outside, the smell, the little ritual. All of it gets tagged as "reward is coming." Now those cues alone can trigger the craving. Your morning coffee suddenly feels weirdly incomplete. Your hand reaches out before you even decide. This is why smokers describe it as automatic. The habit lives beneath your conscious mind. And that map does not fade easily at all. But your brain always fights to stay balanced. It notices this constant unnatural flood of stimulation. So it starts defending itself against the intruder. It grows more and more nicotine receptors. A regular smoker's brain can be packed with them. Now those extra receptors sit there, empty and waiting. And an empty receptor feels genuinely uncomfortable. Meanwhile, your natural dopamine baseline slowly sinks. Normal life stops feeling quite as rewarding, so you need the cigarette just to feel okay, not to feel good, simply to feel normal. This is the cruelest twist of the whole story. The thing that once felt great now just fixes you. Smokers aren't chasing pleasure by year 10. They are running from the discomfort of missing it. So what actually happens when you stop? Those empty receptors start shouting all at once. Within hours, the withdrawal quietly begins. You feel irritable, anxious, restless, and foggy. Concentrating on anything becomes strangely exhausting. Your brain insists that one cigarette fixes everything. And here's the maddening part. It's technically right. One puff genuinely silences the discomfort immediately, which teaches the loop all over again. That's why willpower alone is often not enough. You aren't fighting weakness, you're fighting neurochemistry. Add the triggers, the rituals, the friends, the stress. Quitting means rewriting a deeply carved map. No wonder most people need several serious attempts. Relapsing isn't failure, it's part of the process. But here is the genuinely hopeful part. Your body starts repairing itself almost immediately. Within 20 minutes, your heart rate settles down. Within a day, carbon monoxide clears your blood. Within days, your taste and smell start returning. Food suddenly tastes strangely vivid again. Within weeks, your breathing and circulation improve. The brain takes a little longer to recalibrate. Those extra receptors slowly shrink back down. Studies suggest this takes several weeks, not years. Your dopamine system gradually returns toward normal. The cravings become shorter, weaker, and further apart, and that carved map slowly starts to fade. It never fully disappears, so triggers stay risky, but it does stop running your daily life. So nicotine isn't powerful because it's pleasurable, it's powerful because it's fast, then it's necessary. It borrows your learning system and rewires it. It turns a choice into an automatic reflex. Understanding that changes how you see the struggle. Nobody chooses to be trapped in that loop. They just took 10 seconds too long once. So if you're fighting it right now, you are not weak and you're not broken. You're simply outsmarting a very fast little molecule.